Really? Not only did I waste money buying a long sword that Kratos didn't have, but that Mumei, is that how you pronounce it? Mumei? Mumei. Mumei. What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to another episode of Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. He's in Triet again? What? Before you go ahead and complain, let me just say that I am here to stay. I was here to stay at the inn and recover my HP and my TP, all of that good stuff, because I just finished level grinding. Take a look. Lloyd is at level 11, and then Genus, Rain, and Kratos are at level 10. And little Colette here is on level 9 because she's not actually fighting with us, but still. Not only that, but Lloyd learned a move called Tempest, and that is one of my favorite moves in the game, and I will showcase that a little bit later on. And Genus learned a move called Lightning, and Colette learned a move called Pow Hammer, but you know, that's okay. That's not that great. It's just okay. Anyway, it turns out I was being a little bit silly in the last episode. It turns out that if you speak with this kid, he is the manager of a weapon shop. I guess that I was kind of underestimating his size and his age. I didn't know that he was managing a weapon shop, you know? So, let's take a look at this Night Saber for Lloyd. It turns out, wow, take a look at that. It really ups his slash, and thrust. So we will go ahead and buy that. Not only that, let's buy... Let's see. This, ooh, that's also nice. Let's go ahead and, you know, we've made a good amount of money from these battles, so I want to go ahead and spoil some of my characters a little bit, you know. They do deserve it after all of the hard work that they have done. And we have been, we've been retrieving a good amount of apple gels and some life bottles from enemies during all of this level grinding. As you guys would remember, enemies do... Oh, wait a second. Why did I... Oops, I was not paying attention. It turns out that... What a waste of money. What a waste of money. Whatever. Let me just go ahead and resell that. Sorry. I didn't know that Kratos already had the long sword equipped, but you know what? We will go ahead and make our way to the Triet Ruins. We are done spending time here at Triet. Now it is time to go back to the ruins, so I will see you guys there. So, back at the Triet Ruins. As you guys remember, I did something completely wrong last time, but thankfully, as I said, the dungeon does reset. So if you go ahead and light up this torch, it will move that platform over there, and it will allow you to grab that treasure chest. But first, we need to make our way around the dungeon and light some other torches first. Now, one enemy, that I didn't show you guys in the last episode is this Fire Warrior here. Now, the only thing that I have to say about this guy is be ready to block, okay? Because he definitely packs a punch whenever he lands a sword hit with that really nice fire sword of his. My goodness. So, a good pattern that I found is that after you attack like this, just be ready to guard. But then there's this one move where he charges his attack and like that. That's what I was talking about. Don't try to guard against that. Definitely do not try to guard against that, because he will break your guard and you will take a good amount of damage. So definitely just keep that in mind. Here we are fighting this time 2 Fire Warriors, 1 Firebird, and 1 Fire Element. And let me tell you, so far during my time in this dungeon, level grinding and recording and all of that, this specific group of enemies is the most annoying by far. And here we see that Kratos learned a move called Stone Blast. Not bad. We're getting all of these different types of elemental moves, so that is definitely in our advantage. That is definitely for our good. And here, Rain learned a special move called Barrier, and I believe that that does increase your defense, as it says on Lloyd's icon on the bottom left side of the screen. But let me just go ahead and double check. Barrier, increase a party member's defense for a time. So there we go. I was right. It's nice being right, especially when trying to explain things in a JRPG. Let me tell you, there are so many things that you have to talk about in a JRPG, and sometimes there just isn't enough time. But that's what's great about these games. There's so much depth in games like Tales of Symphonia, or some of the other games in the Tales of series, or Final Fantasy, all of these JRPGs, you name it. And I know that I was naming off some of the better known JRPGs. I know that there are a lot more JRPGs to talk about. But we're here playing Tales of Symphonia, you know. We're not here to talk about any other games right now. Let's stick let's focus on one thing at a time. How does that sound, ladies and gentlemen? And there was that memory seal. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I saw the little seal where you can use your memory gem, the memory gem that we acquired in the last episode. So let's go ahead and take a look at this side of the dungeon. More enemies. A little, see that little worm thing? I don't know if you guys saw it. There's that little worm thing that you can go ahead and fight, as well as a treasure chest. We will go ahead and do that after we grab this here treasure chest that we can acquire because we lit the torch that raised this platform here in the middle, acting as a bridge. And we found some savory, is that how you pronounce it? Savory? A special herb that increases max TP by 5%. So basically, it looks like a drug. It looks like a drug, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's inside of these treasure chests. Oh, nice, 1,000 gold. Oh my goodness, that's great. That's definitely great because I started off the episode by wasting money buying a sword that Kratos already has. That was completely embarrassing. And I know that some of you guys are probably shaking your heads right now saying, ShdwjGaming, it wasn't that far into the recording, you could have just started over. Well, you know what? I just want to be real with you guys, because, you know, being real with your audience is pretty cool too, and there's nothing wrong with messing up, just like how I messed up that one just now. Did you see? Did you see that there was another torch that I could have lit? Oh my goodness, I hate it when things like this happen. Well, we can just go ahead and reset the dungeon anyway. It means I have to do all of that work again. So, oh man, really? Really? Not only did I waste money buying a long sword that Kratos didn't have, but that Mumei, is that how you pronounce it? Mumei? Mumei. Mumei. But that Mumei that I found in the treasure chest is actually a sword or a pair of swords rather, that is much stronger than the Knight Saber that I bought back at the Triet store. So I didn't even need to buy a sword for Lloyd. I could have just... My goodness. Well, the good thing is that just like what that customization dude in the last episode said, we can bring all of these different weapons and pieces of armor to him in order to upgrade. So hopefully we can go ahead and get a free upgrade with that Knight's sword. I forgot what it's called. Knight Saber, Knight Sword, whatever it is. The sword that we bought for Lloyd that we ended up wasting money on. My goodness. And there are just 3 scorpions here. Nothing new here, you know? Now let's get rid of the last one. He's probably freaking out right now. He's like, where are my little scorpion buddies? Where are my little scorpion buddies? We were out on a poison raid, but unfortunately, they're not poisoning anyone today. I don't know if you guys saw, by the way, but Genus's little tool, or his little weapon, not tool, what am I, tool, really? Genus's little weapon that we bought is really colorful, and it's really nice looking. I wish that there was a way that I could showcase that here in the menu, but I unfortunately cannot do that. So let me just say that we are definitely getting stronger, ladies and gentlemen. Lloyd on level 11 and the rest of the guys on level 10. And then, as I said, there's Colette, who is on level 9. And, you know, that's not really all that great, but still, it's definitely something. It's definitely something. So here's what I'm going to do, folks, okay? I am going to, after I defeat these guys, destroy these brown pots as Link would. I am going to exit the dungeon so that I can reset those platforms, because as you saw, I lit a torch prematurely, and now there are some items that I cannot get unless I restart the dungeon. So, I don't want to waste any of your time, so I will just go ahead and cut and be right back. Okay, let's try this again, ladies and gentlemen. Take number 2 of the Triet Ruins. So instead of going to that middle chamber, let's go up here. And of course, ignore that item box. As many of you remember, that is a fake item box that will kick your butt if you try fighting it. Let me tell you, that fake item box for some reason is extremely, extremely powerful. I do not know why, but it is. So just don't complain, and you know, you just gotta deal with it. You just gotta deal with it. But here, let's see. There we go. Let's see what's in here. Stiletto? Oh, that actually sounds like a sword for Kratos, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and see if I'm right. It is a stiletto. Nice. Oh my goodness, look at that. This really increases his attack by quite a bit. So let's go ahead and add that. Now, I'm trying to be careful here. I'm trying to be careful because I do not remember what this torch does, but cross fingers, I really hope that it doesn't do something that I don't want it to do. Let's light it up. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I see you. I see you, game. Let's go this way. And that was the torch that was blocked off because I lit that other torch prematurely. No, yo, I do not want to fight you right now, dude. Dude, what is it? Two fire warriors and a fire element. Whatever you guys are, I don't appreciate that you guys just rudely are getting in the way of me trying to light up these torches and all of that. Anyway, after destroying those rude fire warriors and that rude fire element, let's go ahead and light this and get our final. Well, maybe I miscalculated. I must have miscalculated because clearly I cannot get that treasure chest over there. What is that? That's used to get the... I see what you're doing, game. I see what you're doing. Oh my goodness. I will be right back. Okay, there you go. So the first time that I did it was actually right. I guess that other torch that I lit earlier that kind of messed me up just now, I guess that wasn't all that important, but there is still another torch that I have to light somewhere. But let me just say that I am glad that this dungeon lets you reset and stuff, because I know that there are some games that once you make a mistake, you can't try to fix it ever again. You're basically stuck with your mistake for the rest of the game, so that kind of stinks, and I'm glad that Tales of Symphonia isn't like that. Oh man, it was actually there. My bad, everyone. I'm forgetting where some of these torches are and which of the platforms that they rise, but you know, at least it's not taking too much of our time here. We're still making some decent time, and we will definitely be clearing this here seal by the end of the episode. Look forward to that. Definitely look forward to that. So just rise, platform, rise. There you go. And then we will grab the last treasure chest of this dungeon, meaning that we 100%ed it. We 100%ed this dungeon, got everything that we needed to. Here we go, cross the platform, and there it is. It is a circlet, and that is something that we can equip, I believe, for the female characters. Yes, for the female character. Let me see if it's... Nope, not for the male characters. That's definitely something for the female characters. So it does increase Rain's defense by a good amount, but, you know, still, all right, here we go. Let's go ahead and activate this here. Wait, was there something else? There's nothing else, right? There's nothing else. There doesn't look like there's a platform that can rise here. I'm pretty sure that there's nothing else. So let's just go ahead and examine this memory seal and unlock it. There you go. Now, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? We are about to unlock our very first seal with the Chosen. But before we do that, we should definitely actually use the memory seal, you know, just in case something does happen once we hit that or use that teleportation device over there. I mean, we are pretty good level-wise, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Level 11, 10, and nothing's changed. Oh, now Colette is on level 10, so that's good. Lloyd and Kratos actually aren't too far off from leveling up, but you know what? I'm feeling confident, you know, now that we've got our Masume for Lloyd, and now that we've got the stiletto for Kratos, and the circlet for Rain, as well as a brand new robe for Genus. I'm feeling a little bit confident anyway.
Absolutely fantastic.
Please reorganize your party so that it includes Colette. Whoops, I knew about this, but it completely slipped my mind right before using the teleportation thing. So, one thing that you have to keep in mind is that you need Colette in your party for all of these, I guess, seal boss battles, because clearly we're about to fight a boss. I really want Rain on the team, but you know what? I really need Genus as well. Kratos is good because he is also good at fighting as well as healing. I think that for now I'm going to have to switch out Rain. Sorry, Rain, I really want you on the team, but you know what? Oh, you know what would have been nice? If I actually, you know, healed myself 100% before fighting the boss, but we're okay now. Thank you, Rain. Even though you're not able to join us for this battle, at least you are helping us with the pre-battle. That's still definitely something. All right, let's go ahead and fight this seal boss.
Don't let up.
And here we've got, I don't even know how to pronounce that. We've got the main dude who is Tugach, and then Tugachlings. Okay, that's, we're getting pretty unique with the names here, and by unique I mean very strange. But you know what? That's cool. Let's go ahead and use our magic lens on this Tugach first. And as you would have guessed, well, there you go. As you would have guessed, his weaknesses are water and ice, and his HP is at 7,500. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's around near the same amount of damage, health as Boda anyway. So Colette, if I could kindly ask you to use a magic lens on this little Tugachling as well, that would be fantastic. So what I'm going to try to do this time around is try to attack the little ones first. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And there goes the first life of the battle. Thankfully, we've got 10 life bottles because, one, we purchased some from the store, but a lot of them, I think that most of them actually came from level grinding, so definitely not that bad at all. So these guys actually aren't too strong, so I'll take them out first. As long as these guys can be careful, I'm going to change our strategy up here, and I'm going to have Kratos focus on healing for now until we can reduce numbers. And speaking of reduced numbers, I'm going to have these guys stay on attack priority given to enemies that are receiving the most damage. Okay, let's stick with that. So that sounds good. That sounds good. It sounds like a plan, everybody. Oh man, I am really low on health right now. Kratos, quick, give me an apple gel. Okay, so we might have a good amount of. I gave him the apple gel, didn't I? I gave Kratos the apple gel. Ladies and gentlemen, I was just saying that I wanted Lloyd to have the apple gel, and I let Kratos use it on himself, even though he had a good amount of HP still. You know what? Let's heal Colette here, and then afterwards I will use a life bottle on myself. Okay, so even though I was confident, at the beginning of this, it turns out that this is still quite the struggle, but as long as I can remain focused, everything should be okay. So Kratos just allowed me, or gave me, a lemon gel, so that is definitely great. Thank you, Kratos, for that. Be careful, by the way, of this Tugach's whip, his tail whip, by the way. It does cover a good amount of range. I mean, it's got good range, that's what I mean to say. So I think that what I'm going to do is, oh no, Colette's dead, and I'm pretty sure that I'm about to die soon, but let me just go ahead and go all out on this little guy. While I go over limit, I'm going to depend on Kratos to give me first aid while I attack this guy. He should be fine handling the Tugach on his own, but I just want to go ahead and weaken or kill this guy before I restore any of the other guys back to life. There we go. Now, Kratos, I know that you're casting a spell right now, but go ahead and... Oh, he's about to use first aid. Whenever you hear don't overdo it, you know that Kratos is about to use first aid on someone. Alright, now let us call back Genus and Colette as well. And we've still got, we'll still have 6 life bottles after this, so that is definitely nice. Look at this guy. This guy is absolutely terrifying. He's got like the purple spikes on his head and on his back. It runs down it runs down his spine basically, and he's on fire. My goodness. But at the same time, it definitely is fit for a dungeon like this, Unfortunately, Genus is now dead. He is now passed on, but now he is back. Not with a phoenix down, ladies and gentlemen, but with a life bottle. So let us go ahead and just finish this guy. Uh-oh, he's casting a spell. Guys, move back, move back! Oh my goodness, that was really bad. I forgot that he knows how to do eruption. So just be wary of that. Just definitely be wary of that. He's very weak now. He is very weak. So that is why he actually used such a powerful move. But as long as I can have Genus doing moves like Aqua Edge, he doesn't have Icicle as I said in the last episode. As long as he's doing Aqua Edge, we should be fine. There you go, just weakening him. And he is down to 1,367, or 1,367 HP left, so we are still okay. Right now. We don't have any healing. Oh my goodness, this is not good. This red quartz here, by the way, it's a mysterious stone that temporarily adds the power of fire to a weapon, so, I mean, that's cool and all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he took out Kratos and Lloyd in one fell sweep, so gonna have to be careful with that. Let's just go ahead and do long-range attacks on this guy. There you go. Very nice, Genis. Very nice. Okay, back up, back up. Let me use one more life bottle. We've got 2 more, so we are still okay, but I want to save that last life bottle for Genis, for sure, for reals. Or not. I mean, we are definitely still okay. All right, so we lost. Oh, wow. My goodness. My goodness, we lost 9.07 grade from that, ladies and gentlemen. We lost 9.07 grade, but we did earn we did earn a good amount of experience points, excuse me, and we also did earn a good amount of gold. I mean, 115 isn't anything to go crazy over, but we survived, right? It wasn't like the Boda battle, let me tell you. I know that you guys didn't see me doing the Boda battle as many times as I did, but I struggled terribly with the Boda battle. I had to load up that save file so many times, my goodness. It was like, wow, how many deaths can Lloyd and his party take?
You, the chosen of regeneration, offer your prayers at the altar.
Yes, my lord. O Goddess Martel, great protector and nurturer of the earth, grant me thy strength.
Here's Lord Remiel.
Colette, my dear daughter, you have done well.
Thank you, Father.
The guardian of the seal has fallen, and the first seal has been released. Ifrit will surely awaken soon. In the name of Crucius, I shall grant you the power of the angels.
Thank you, my lord.
The angel transformation will not be without pain. Yet, it is but for one night. Be strong and endure.
I humbly accept this trial.
The next seal lies far to the east, across the sea. Offer your prayers at that altar.
Yes, Lord Remiel.
There we have it. Colette now has angel wings. She's now an angel, or on the way to becoming an angel.
My beloved daughter, Colette.
Colette has wings.
I'm sure that would shock anyone.
And look, I can put them away too.
Nice. It's kind of like it's kind of like a little device that she has on her back. She can just turn them on and off.
Here, look, look.
He said the next place is across the sea. That means we get to sail on a ship. I can't wait.
A ship? I wonder if there are any ships sailing with the way things are right now.
We should head to the coast to see what we can find.
Okay, you two, we get it already. That's enough.
Okay.
They're so cute. They're so adorable. They're already, well, except for Genis, you know. I know that Colette's already a teenager and all of that, but they're still like kids. just want to have fun, you know, just want to enjoy life. And now that Colette has angel wings, I'm sure that a lot of them are like really intrigued at how that works, you know. And I know that Genus was really enjoying being fanned by those wings. But we survived, ladies and gentlemen. As I was saying, we survived that boss battle, thankfully. So before anything else happens, let me go ahead and hit that save button, you know, because anything could happen. I'm pretty sure that after clearing these seals that you have your health restored, because Lord Remiel appears, and I'm sure that he's kind enough to restore your HP and TP, right? Yeah, he is. He is a kind enough dude. So Colette, I'm going to have to kick you off of the team once again, because right now I really need Rain just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. That cutscene was really nice, by the way. Did you see that anime, that little anime, that animation that they kind of slipped during that cutscene? They didn't have that during the GameCube port, or in the GameCube port, excuse me. They added that in the PS2 port, and then they brought it back for the PS3 port, so that's definitely pretty cool. I'm glad that they did, even though it was still pretty short.
What? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You don't look fine at all. Your face is completely white. It's all my fault. I got carried away and kept making her pull her wings in and out.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Now's not the time for that. Her lips are turning purple. We must get her to a doctor in the city immediately.
Wait. It's best not to move her.
Why?
Remember the angel's words. The angel transformation process requires her to overcome a trial. Rather than taking her to a doctor, it would be best to let her rest here.
I'm okay. I'll be fine after a little rest. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
Stop apologizing all the time, you dork. It's not as if you can help it. You were suddenly turned into an angel.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, let's set up camp before it gets dark.
I'm sure that that's not the image that a lot of people have when they think of people becoming angels and all of that, you know. They don't imagine people getting sickly and having problems and stuff on the road to becoming an angel. Oh, here we can talk to some of these people. Hey, how was the tofu curry? Well, it tasted pretty good. Well, I actually feel like it was missing something, dude. Wow, I'm surprised you noticed. But yeah, I didn't have all the ingredients. What do you mean, surprised? Ah, sorry. I mean, I didn't expect to hear you say that. That's the same thing! It would have been perfect if I had some Karima fruit. Karima fruit, of course, I believe that's a special fruit that you can get later on in the game. Oh, you're the one that made this? Of course. I thought it was the professor. Oh, will you try my cooking next time, Lloyd? If you want to live, you'd better not. But it's true. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Is Rain a terrible chef? Is Rain a terrible cook? Maybe we'll find out later on down the road. It seems Colette's feeling better now. Yeah, it looks like becoming an angel is pretty tough. Yes, I wonder if her biological structure is changing. What? Ah, in other words, I wonder if she's becoming a different kind of life form. Colette is Colette. Yes, you're right. You always point out the truth. Oh, well. It's because he lives only by instinct. That's what I love about Lloyd, that even though at times he might lack enthusiasm, or when he does get that enthusiasm, it dies down really quick, or I know that there are times when he's not exactly the brightest person, but at the same time, he knows when to speak truth. Let me say that. He definitely knows when to speak truth. Your X-Sphere has an unusual color. It does seem to be a little different from yours and the others. By the way, why do you have an X-Sphere? I took one from a Desian. I heard that the Desians forced the humans at the ranch to make them. So that's why Marble had an X-Sphere too. Is it all right if I ask you something as well? Okay, sure. Why were you raised by a dwarf? Dad found me collapsed in the forest along with Mom and Noish. Although, what really happened was that we were attacked by Desians. I see. From the sound of that, your father is probably not alive either. Probably not. So the Desians are responsible for the deaths of your parents. Your life has been completely torn apart by them. Huh? Your mother was killed, and then you were chased out of your village. The village was really our fault. I wasn't sure at first what to choose, but the village was really our fault. So, you just gotta man up and just take the consequences as they come. I'm the one that caused them to be there. So averting your eyes won't make a difference. I'm not going to run away from the consequences of my actions for the sake of the people that lost their lives and for myself. I see that no matter what awaits ahead, you must not forget that determination. Why am I talking to you about this anyway? Let me tell you, I feel like just in this little area alone, wherever we are, I feel like we're gaining a lot of attraction points from these people. Let me say that. Hello, Noish. Doesn't have much to say, but of course, Noish is Noish, just like how Colette is Colette.
Oh yeah, I know it's kind of late now, but here's your birthday present.
Oh no, it's broken.
I wonder when it broke. I'm sorry, I'll make you a new one.
Well, you were kind of jumping around all over the place, slashing your sword and getting beat up by people, I'm pretty sure that it broke sometime during all of that.
Thanks. And I'm sorry that I keep causing trouble for you.
Don't worry about it. By the way, you haven't been eating at all. Are you still feeling sick?
No, I'm fine. I just don't seem to have much of an appetite.
You won't be able to keep up your strength if you don't eat.
I know, you're right.
Lloyd, don't push her.
Colette is delicate, unlike you.
Shut it! I'm sorry, Colette.
No, I'm okay. I'm really sorry for worrying you.
Well, I really hope that Colette turns out okay, That is... She doesn't sound okay, but perhaps if we let her have her rest, then she'll be fine. What else is here? I guess we're still in the Oasis area. Don't go off on your own. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Kratos. I won't go out on my own. Doesn't really seem like there's anything else that I can do here, though. And I've spoken to everyone, right? Right? Make sure you take good care of her, Lloyd. Yes, I will. Rain's cooking is very original. Oh, I can imagine that. It's probably very original. Something that the taste buds aren't used to, Something that they're definitely not used to. Grow strong, Lloyd. Sure.
I'm gonna go for a little walk.
Want me to come?
Thanks, but I'll be fine by myself.
It's always weird when video games do that.
You got rejected.
And I mean, like, when you have to speak to a person right after talking to them in order to trigger the next event.
Hey, shut up, Genus.
Ugh. What's happening to me?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Colette is probably the most terrified person right now amongst the people in the party, She's the one that's being turned into an angel. She's the one that has to deal with all of these side effects and trials. Professor, where are we going next? We should head for Palma Costa. I don't think we're going to find any more clues on this continent. It's the biggest city in the world. The Church of Martel's cathedral is there, and there's a school as well. I'm sure we'll find something there. However, if we're going to Palma Costa, we'll have to pass through the Osa Trail. It's not a treacherous trail, but there's no harm in being prepared. Yeah, how about we do some shopping in Triet before we go? Definitely, we will do that, but we will do that in the next episode. Thank you guys once again for tuning in, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. If you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave a like and hit that big red subscribe button to be informed on when you can go ahead and there's still something else here. Let's see what's going on. I wasn't expecting this, legit. I'm exhausted. Let's get to the inn. Genus, you're going to trip. I'm fine, come on. Whoa! There, you see? You trip easily, so you need to calm down a little. But, no buts. Honestly, that's why I always tell you to be careful. See, you're hurt. It's just a scratch, it's not even bleeding. Quiet. The sands of Triet are very fine. The wound might get infected. Honestly, do you really think you can go on this journey acting like this? I can't tell if the professor is mad or worried or what. Really? She's caring and gentle. It is likely her love for her brother causes her to act like this. It's kind of like they're not used to seeing like a sister, like an older sister or an older brother showing love for their younger sibling. It's like it's not exactly a delicacy that they had growing up, you know? Delicacy is probably not the right word, you know? It's not like it's a food or something. But anyway, as I was saying, I will see you guys in the next episode of Tales of Symphonia, where we will take on the Osa Trail. But until then, you guys take care.